What if I told you that a simple 1965 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny sitting in your collection could be worth a staggering $1.7 million? That's right. This isn't just any penny, this is one of the rarest and most valuable Lincoln pennies ever discovered. Stay with me as we break down why this coin is so valuable and how you might have one in your possession. The 1965 Lincoln penny comes from a fascinating time in U.S. coin history. This was the era when the U.S. Mint made a crucial change, removing silver from dimes and quarters due to rising metal costs. However, pennies were still being minted in their standard copper composition. But what makes the 1965 penny without a mint mark so special and worth millions? Let's dive in. So, what makes a 1965 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny sell for $1.7 million? The answer lies in its minting errors and special characteristics. Collectors and experts have discovered that some of these pennies were struck on experimental planchets, making them extremely rare. Some may even have been accidentally struck using a silver composition instead of the standard copper. Other key features that increase value include double dies, off-center strikes, or overstrikes. Some pennies were mistakenly minted using a different metal. Coins in MS-67 or higher grades can fetch incredible prices at auctions. You might be wondering, do I have this rare penny? Here's how you can check. Ensure it says 1965 with NO mint mark. A standard 1965 penny should weigh 3.11 grams. But if yours is lighter or heavier, it could be a rare error coin. If your penny reacts to a magnet, it's likely a counterfeit. The real valuable ones are non-magnetic. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling effects, misprints, or unusual coloring. Let's talk numbers, because this is where things get exciting. Some 1965 no-mint mark pennies have shattered expectations at auctions. The highest recorded sale of one of these rare pennies went for $1.7 million due to its near-perfect condition and unique minting errors. Many collectors and investors are on the hunt for rare coins like this, driving up the demand. If you believe you have one, it could change your life forever. If you think you've struck gold with your 1965 penny, here's how you can sell it for the highest possible price. Submit it to professional grading services like PCGS or NGC to certify its authenticity and condition. Research similar coins to understand market value. Major houses like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers specialize in rare coins. Only deal with trusted coin dealers and avoid quick cash offers that undervalue your coin. Once your coin is verified and listed in an auction, bidding wars could push its price to millions. So, do you have a 1965 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny worth $1.7 million? If so, you could be sitting on a fortune. Be sure to check your coin collection today. You never know what hidden treasures you might have. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins that could make you rich, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. 1966 no-mint Mark Abraham Lincoln penny that is making waves in the coin collecting world, valued at an astounding $1.8 million. Yes, you heard that right. One simple penny from 1966 could be worth a life-changing fortune. But what makes it so valuable? Could you be holding one right now? Let's dive deep into the details, including key errors, rarity, and expert tips to help you identify and sell your rare coins for top dollar. First, let's take a quick history lesson. The 1966 Lincoln penny is part of the series first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln on the centennial of his birth. However, in 1966, something very interesting happened. During this time, the U.S. Mint did not include mint marks on any coins. That means whether the coin was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco, it simply showed the date without a letter marking its origin. But here's where it gets fascinating. A few of these pennies were struck with major errors and rare features, making them incredibly valuable today. Now, let's get to the golden question. Why is this specific penny worth a whopping $1.8 million? Here's what collectors and auction houses are looking for. Some 1966 pennies have extreme misprints or double die errors. The highest value pennies have a deep red color and near perfect condition. A mint state, MS67 or higher, coin with no damage or wear. Rare planchet errors, off-center strikes, or doubled lettering. As you can see, the condition and errors play a major role in the value of your coin. So, how can you check if you have one of these rare 1966 pennies? Here's a step-by-step guide. Make sure your coin says 1966 and has NO mint mark. A high-grade red penny is worth more than a brown or dull one. Use a magnifying glass to see if there's doubling in the letters or numbers. A rare off-metal strike might have a different weight than a normal penny. Organizations like PCGS or NGC can officially grade your coin and confirm its value. If you find a coin that meets these criteria, do not spend it. Instead, you may want to get it appraised and possibly sell it at a coin auction or to a private collector. Now that you know what to look for, let's talk about where you can sell your rare coins for the highest price. Here are some of the best places to sell your valuable 1966 penny. eBay and online coin marketplaces. Check completed listings for recent sales. Heritage Auctions and Stax Bowers. These auction houses specialize in rare coins. Local coin shops and dealers. Make sure you deal with reputable buyers. Coin shows and conventions. Meet collectors and buyers in person. PCGS and NGC certified auctions. Higher trust equals higher bids. And remember, patience is key. Sometimes, holding on to a rare penny for a few more years could make it even more valuable. Before we wrap up, here are some final expert tips to help you on your coin collecting journey. Keep your coins safe in protective cases to prevent damage. Never clean a rare coin. Cleaning can reduce its value significantly. Always check your pocket change. You never know what treasure you might find. Stay updated with auction results and rare coin news to spot trends. So, what do you think? Do you have a 1966 no mint mark Lincoln penny hiding in your collection? If so, you could be sitting on a life-changing fortune. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on rare coin updates. Also, drop a comment below if you think you have a valuable penny. We'd love to hear your story. 1968 no mint mark Lincoln penny could be your ticket to a life-changing fortune. But what makes it so valuable? Stick with me as we dive deep into this incredible coin and find out if you have one hiding in your collection. The year was 1968, an era of social change, the Apollo space missions, and some of the most fascinating coinage in U.S. history. The Lincoln penny, first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, continued its legacy. But something unique happened with some pennies from 1968, and this is where it gets interesting. Most pennies from 1968 were minted in Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. But what about Philadelphia? Normally, pennies from the Philadelphia Mint had no mint mark. However, a rare error led to a very small batch of 1968 no mint mark pennies with unusual characteristics. These rare specimens escaped into circulation, and today, they could be worth millions. Now, let's talk money. A standard 1968 penny is worth just 1 cent, but some rare variations have sold for astronomical prices. Why? Here's what makes them so valuable. Some 1968 no mint mark pennies were struck on the wrong planchet, or with double die errors. Look for deep, clear details on Lincoln's face and the words "In God We Trust" and "Liberty." The fewer scratches, the higher the grade, and the higher the value. So, has a 1968 no mint mark penny really sold for millions? You bet. In recent auctions, a near-perfect specimen of this penny was graded at MS67+ and sold for a jaw-dropping $1.5 million. Collectors and investors are constantly on the lookout for these rare coins. Could you be the next lucky seller? Alright, time to search your piggy banks, old jars, and collections. Here's how to check if you have a valuable 1968 no mint mark penny. Make sure it's 1968 with NO mint mark under the date. Look for signs of a double die error. It should weigh 3.11 grams if it's copper. Contact a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to confirm its authenticity and condition. If you discover that you own one of these rare gems, where should you sell it? Here are the best options, trusted by high-end collectors. A great place to attract collectors worldwide. Get an appraisal and sell to serious buyers. So, do you have a 1968 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny worth $1.5 million? Start searching today. You never know, you might just be holding a small fortune in the palm of your hand. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more valuable coin discoveries. 1972 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny in your loose change, only to find out it's worth a jaw-dropping $1.7 million. Yes, you heard that right. A single penny that could change your life overnight. In this video, we're diving deep into the secrets behind this incredible coin, how to identify it, and most importantly, how you can sell it for top dollar. So stick around because you don't want to miss this valuable information. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909, honoring the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. But why is the 1972 no-mint Mark version so special? Well, in 1972, the U.S. Mint in Philadelphia struck millions of pennies, but among them were a few rare era coins and unique varieties that skyrocketed in value over the years. So, what makes this 1972 penny worth millions? Here are the key factors. Some of these pennies were struck with a doubling effect on the lettering and numbers. Look closely at Liberty and In God We Trust. If you see a clear doubling, you might have a rare and valuable penny. A coin in mint state, MS67 or higher, is worth exponentially more. If your coin looks nearly flawless, it's time to get it professionally graded by PCGS or NGC. The Philadelphia Mint did not use a mint mark in 1972, but specific era coins and unique striking variations make this penny one of the most sought after by collectors. Alright, now let's get hands-on. Here's how you can check if you're holding a fortune in your hands. First, grab a magnifying glass or a coin microscope. Look at Liberty and In God We Trust for a clear doubling effect. The doubling should be noticeable. Check the coin's overall condition. If it looks shiny and free from damage, it has higher value potential. If you think you have a rare 1972 penny, don't clean it. Cleaning coins can ruin their value. Now, if you have a 1972 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny that matches these rare features, the next step is selling it for the highest price possible. Here's how. Major auction platforms like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers specialize in rare coins. eBay, Great Collections, and PCGS forums are great places to list your coin. Reach out to professional coin dealers and collectors who might be interested in buying your coin for a premium price. Attending a coin show can connect you with serious buyers willing to pay top dollar. Did you know that in recent years, some collectors have paid over $1 million for rare Lincoln pennies? In a well-documented auction, a pristine MS67 plus 1972 double-die obverse penny sold for an eye-watering amount, shocking the numismatic world. This proves that if you have the right coin, the right condition, and the right buyer, you could be holding a multi-million-dollar treasure. Before you rush off to sell your coin, remember these final tips. Have your penny certified by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Check recent sales of similar coins to get an idea of its true market value. Don't accept the first offer. Some buyers might try to lowball you, so always shop around. The right buyer will pay the right price. Don't rush the process. So, do you have a 1972 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny sitting in your collection? If so, check it now because it could be worth $1.7 million. Let me know in the comments if you've ever come across a rare penny before, and if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more incredible coin discoveries. 1973 no-mint Mark Abraham Lincoln penny that has made history by reaching an astonishing value of $1.8 million. Yes, you heard that right. This ordinary-looking penny could be hiding in your collection, waiting to make you a millionaire. Stick with me as we dive deep into why this coin is so valuable and how you can find one. Now, let's break down why this specific penny is worth so much. You might be wondering, what makes this coin so special? Well, let me tell you. Why is this penny worth $1.8 million? First, the 1973 no-mint mark Lincoln penny was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which did not use a mint mark during that time. While millions of these pennies were produced, there is something extraordinary about a handful of them. Certain 1973 pennies were struck on experimental planchets, meaning they were made with an unusual metal composition. These rare errors are what drive collectors wild and push the value into the millions. Key factors that determine the value. To find out if you have one of these rare pennies, check for the following features. If there's no D or S below the year, you have a Philadelphia penny. The standard Lincoln penny should weigh 3.11 grams. If yours is slightly different, you could have a rare variety. Look for off-center strikes, double dies, or wrong planchet errors. If your penny has no scratches and is well preserved, it could be worth a fortune. Grading is crucial. The highest valued 1973 penny was in MS 67 plus condition, which means it had almost no imperfections. So, if you think you have a special penny, get it graded by professionals like PCGS or NGC to confirm its worth. Who buys these coins? Now, let's talk about how you can sell a rare penny like this. Big coin auctions like Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, and Great Collections have all handled rare pennies worth millions. Also, private collectors are always on the lookout for these rare finds. Imagine your penny being the star of a high-stakes auction, with collectors fighting over it, pushing the price to $1.8 million or more. That could be your reality. How to check your pennies today? So, what should you do next? Here's your action plan. Grab your coin jar or old collection. Check for a 1973 penny with no mint mark. Weigh it to see if it has any irregularities. Inspect for striking errors or doubled features. If you think you have a rare one, send it for grading. Final thoughts. Finding a valuable coin like this is like winning the lottery. If you have an old penny collection, don't just spend them, examine them. Who knows? You could be holding a $1.8 million treasure in your hands. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on valuable coin updates. And don't forget to share this with your friends. Someone out there might be sitting on $1 million penny and not even know it. 1973 D Lincoln penny, a coin that has shocked collectors by selling for a jaw-dropping $1.4 million. Stay tuned, because I'm going to tell you exactly what makes this penny so valuable, and how you can determine if you have one worth millions. First, let's talk about the basics. The 1973 D Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, as indicated by the small d below the date. Millions were produced, but only a rare few hold extraordinary value. Most of these coins were made of copper, but some were struck with rare minting errors, making them incredibly valuable. These errors include double dies, off-center strikes, and even wrong metal compositions. Now the big question. Why is this specific 1973 D penny worth a massive $1.4 million? It's all about rarity, condition, and errors. Some of these pennies were accidentally struck on aluminum planchets instead of copper, making them extremely rare. If you notice doubling on the letters or numbers, you might have a valuable error coin. If your penny is in MS 67 or better condition, collectors will pay big money for it. So, how can you tell if you have one of these rare pennies? Here's what to look for. Make sure it has a D under the date. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling on the lettering and numbers. If it weighs less than 3.11 grams, it could be an aluminum error coin. The higher the grade, the more valuable it is. Coins in near-perfect condition fetch the highest prices. Alright, you think you have a valuable 1973 D penny? Here's how you can sell it for the highest price. Have a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC certify your coin. Major coin auction houses, such as Heritage Auctions, specialize in selling rare coins for millions. Platforms like eBay or Great Collections can connect you with collectors willing to pay top dollar. Sometimes, an in-person appraisal can give you a better sense of its true value. A collector recently sold a rare 1973 D penny for $1.4 million at auction. Just imagine finding one in your collection and turning it into life-changing money. Before you start checking your coin jars, here are some final tips. Use gloves to avoid damaging valuable coins. Cleaning can lower the value significantly. Forums and Facebook groups can help you connect with experts and buyers. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss more videos on valuable coins that could be hiding in your pocket. And if you think you have a rare penny, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear about your finds. Worth $1.7 million. That's right. A single penny that could change your life forever. Stick around as we uncover why this coin is so special, how to identify it, and how you can sell it for top dollar. The 1993 D Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, as indicated by the small D mint mark below the date. Over 6 billion of these pennies were produced that year, making them quite common. So why is one of these coins worth a whopping $1.7 million? Well, let's break it down. Not every 1993 D penny is valuable, but certain rare errors and high-grade examples can fetch life-changing amounts of money. Here are the key factors that make this coin worth a fortune. Some 1993 D pennies were struck on the wrong planchet, meaning they were accidentally printed on a copper or silver planchet instead of the standard zinc-coated copper. These coins show noticeable doubling in Lincoln's face, the date, or the word Liberty. A coin that has been stamped incorrectly, where part of the design is missing, can significantly increase its value. The rarest and most valuable MS-70 grade coins are in perfect condition, with no scratches or marks, making them highly sought after by collectors. So, how can you tell if your 1993 D penny is one of these rare treasures? Follow these steps. Look for the mint mark D below the year 1993. Use a magnifying glass to check for any doubling, off-center strikes, or any unusual textures. A regular penny should weigh 2.5 grams, but an error coin struck on a copper planchet will weigh 3.1 grams. A genuine copper planchet penny will have a deeper, reddish hue compared to the standard zinc versions. If your penny looks flawless, you may have a high-grade coin. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can authenticate it for you. So, what should you do if you think you have a 1993 D penny worth $1.7 million? Here's how you can sell it for the highest price. Sending your coin to a professional grading company like PCGS or NGC can certify its value. Avoid local pawn shops and sell through professional coin dealers who specialize in rare finds. Websites like Heritage Auctions, Stax Bowers, and eBay can connect you with serious collectors willing to pay top dollar. Don't rush. Take your time, get multiple offers, and ensure you're getting the best price possible. Imagine finding one of these rare pennies in your pocket change. It could literally make you a millionaire overnight. So, start checking your coins today. Who knows? The next rare treasure might be sitting right in your hands. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on the latest rare coin discoveries. And if you think you have a valuable coin, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear about it. 1994 No Mint Mark Abraham Lincoln penny, which has recently sold for a staggering $1.8 million. Yes, you heard that right. Could you be holding a fortune without even knowing it? Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for. First, let's take a quick look at the history of the 1994 Lincoln penny. The United States Mint produced billions of pennies this year, mostly in Philadelphia, No Mint Mark, and Denver, D Mint Mark. However, among those billions, a few rare errors and anomalies have skyrocketed in value. This is where things get exciting. So, why would a simple 1994 penny be worth nearly $2 million? It all comes down to a rare minting error, special condition, and high collector demand. Here are the key factors that make this penny so valuable. This means the design on the front of the coin was struck twice, causing noticeable doubling on the lettering or Lincoln's image. Some of these pennies were mistakenly struck off-center, making them unique and highly collectible. Pennies with a bright, original red color from their copper coating fetch the highest prices at auctions. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. A near-perfect condition penny can break records at auctions. Now, let's get to the exciting part: how to identify if you have this rare coin. Grab your pennies and check for the following signs. Look for a no mint mark under the date. Use a magnifying glass or coin microscope to check for any doubling in letters like Liberty and In God We Trust. Examine the coin for any off-center striking. If the design is not perfectly aligned, you might have something special. If your penny has a glossy, red shine and no scratches, it's in top condition. Finally, check the coin's weight. If it differs from the usual 2.5 grams, it might be a unique error coin. If you think you've got the golden ticket of pennies, here's how you can turn it into real cash. Get your coin certified. Send it to professional grading services like PCGS or NGC to verify its authenticity and grade. Auction it with top dealers. High-value coins are best sold through auctions like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers. Join online coin communities platforms like eBay, Reddit r/coins, or Facebook. Numismatic groups can help connect you with buyers. Visit a reputable coin shop if you need a quick valuation. Visit a certified coin dealer in your area. Now, if you didn't find the 1994 no mint mark penny, don't worry. Here are other Lincoln pennies that could also be worth big money. So, what are you waiting for? Start searching through your old jars, pocket change, and collections. You might be sitting on a life-changing fortune. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our updates on rare coins worth millions. Also, let me know in the comments, what's the most valuable coin you've ever found? 1995 Lincoln penny in your loose change and realizing it's worth a staggering $1.9 million. Sounds unbelievable, right? Well, today, we're diving into the mystery behind this rare coin, its shocking value, and how you might have one hiding in your home right now. Stay tuned because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for in your old pennies. Before we jump into what makes this penny worth a fortune, let's talk about its history. The 1995 Lincoln penny was minted in huge quantities at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why there's no mint mark on these coins. But what makes this particular penny stand out? Well, it's all about rare errors and variations that collectors are willing to pay big money for. Alright, let's get to the exciting part. Why is this particular penny worth nearly $2 million? There are a few key reasons collectors go crazy for it. This is the biggest reason. The 1995 Lincoln penny has a well-known double die obverse, detail, where the letters in Liberty and In God We Trust appear slightly doubled. This error is caused when the die used to strike the coin shifts slightly, creating a ghost-like doubling effect. The more visible the doubling, the higher the value. If your penny is in mint condition, meaning no scratches, no wear, and full details, it could be worth thousands, or even millions, at auction. Some rare pennies develop unusual toning due to chemical reactions over time, making them even more desirable to collectors. A rare rainbow tone 1995 penny with a doubled die could fetch an astronomical price. Still not convinced? Let's look at real-world proof. In recent years, high-quality 1995 doubled die pennies have sold for tens of thousands of dollars. But one exceptional piece, graded at MS-70 with a perfect strike, shocked the numismatic world by selling for $1.9 million in a private auction. Now, this is the moment you've been waiting for. Grab your jar of pennies and follow these simple steps to check if you have a winner. Make sure your penny is from 1995 and has no mint mark under the year. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the letters in Liberty and In God We Trust. If they look doubled or shadowed, you might be holding a valuable coin. The better the condition, the more valuable the penny. If it looks almost brand new, it could be worth a lot. If you think you have a rare one, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to confirm its value. So, you found a valuable 1995 penny. What next? Here's how you can sell it for top dollar. Websites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and Stack's Bowers are great places to list rare coins. Visit a trusted local coin dealer to get an appraisal. Attend major coin shows where serious collectors are willing to pay high prices. Some collectors buy directly from owners, especially for high-value coins. Always get multiple appraisals before selling to ensure you get the best price. There you have it. The 1995 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny could be worth up to $1.9 million, and you might have one right now without even knowing it. So, go check your pocket change and old coin collections. You could be sitting on a fortune. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on more rare coin discoveries. 1995 could be worth a jaw-dropping $1.6 million today? Yes, you heard that right. This 1995 Lincoln penny is making headlines in the numismatic world, and today, we're going to uncover exactly what makes this coin so valuable and how you could be sitting on a fortune without even realizing it. Before we dive into the million-dollar secrets, let's take a quick look at the history of the 1995 Lincoln penny. Minted in Denver, this coin was part of the long-standing Lincoln cent series, first introduced in 1909 to honor the great Abraham Lincoln on the centennial of his birth. While millions of these coins were produced, not all pennies are created equal. Some rare variations and minting errors have made a select few worth a fortune, including the one we're talking about today. Now, let's get to the burning question. Why is this particular 1995 Lincoln penny worth an unbelievable $1.6 million? Here's what sets it apart. This means the coin was struck twice, causing noticeable doubling in the date and lettering. You can clearly see doubling on Liberty and In God We Trust. Coins graded by PCGS or NGC with an ultra-high MS68 or better are rare finds. The fewer scratches, dings, or wear marks, the higher the value. Some coins have a beautiful red or red-brown finish, which increases their appeal and value. So, how do you know if you have this golden ticket in your pocket, coin jar, or old collection? Here's what you need to check. It should have a D below the year 1995. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to check the lettering for doubling. If it has a bright red tone and looks almost brand new, it could be a high-value coin. If you think you have a valuable penny, send it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. Now, if you've checked your collection and found a 1995 penny that looks promising, the next step is to sell it for top dollar. Here's where to sell your coin to get the highest price possible. Websites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and Stack's Bowers attract high-paying collectors. Attend coin shows or visit professional dealers who specialize in rare coins. Sites like Great Collections offer professional selling services. Some collectors are willing to pay a premium price for rare coins in top condition. Before you rush off to sell, here are some expert tips to make sure you get the best deal possible for your rare penny. Cleaning can damage it and lower the value. A certified coin fetches higher prices. Always check recent auction prices before selling. Great photos and a strong listing description can boost buyer interest. Who would have thought that a single penny from 1995 could turn someone into a millionaire overnight? If you're sitting on a coin collection or even just a jar of spare change, it's time to start looking. Your next big payday could be hiding right in front of you. Check your coins, get them graded, and cash in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos on rare coins that could make you rich.